bolt, 3 bolts to take this cover off to work on the clutch. So you pull this housing.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get over it.
Scott, show that adapter when you take that off. There's an adapter that you'll drop if you're not careful off the front of the engine. Most of the time it sticks in your plastic cover. That sets your gap for that front bolt. First, I want you to show pulling back on this to check tension. What we're looking for in a bad clutch, a driven clutch, are these buttons in place? Are they on the right side? The clutch actually compresses in, which opens the bottom, and it has to run down a ramp, which you're seeing on this side of this runs down that ramp because this will come out once the clutch presses it open. You want to make sure those black buttons right here are all well intact and in good condition. That's your stops to keep it from overriding, and you should have quite a bit of tension on that spring. Okay. Now what I want to do, let's just replace the belt to start with. Okay. Showing how you replace the belt. We want to take a little brush or something, clean the center of the top clutch while we're doing that. We'll go back and voice this in. We're looking at our springs here, which you can remove the whole assembly to do this. And what we're looking for, we want these springs to be really tight right here. If they got a bow up or a gap, the spring is too loose on the unit and it's going to let it install too quick. And when it does, it tends to jerk and break belts on you. The other part you're looking for on the top clutch is these sleeves right here have to be cleaned. You don't lube them, they leave them dry from the factory, but belts and dust particles will get in here, dirt particles, and clog them up to where this, go ahead and slide it through. The puck does not slide freely. And as you can see, Scott moving that puck freely through it.
Should drop all the way through.
It should, just like this when you're done. If it is dirty, Scott's going to show you a quick way to clean that. He's taking emery cloth and just lightly going around it to knock all of the particles off of it. That's good stuff. Yeah. You're going to use a small rod. You can use a screwdriver or whatever you have that fits around that to fall in this slot. Just lightly go through them. Now stop. Because you're going to do all 4 positions. Take your emery cloth and rub on that center piece there, on the rest of it. And then you're going to clean your center. Then re-show putting the puck in and moving it with your finger. Okay. And And this is what you're looking for that to be real free when you're moving it. You don't want it to hang up on you at all. Alright. Now we're going to go back over here to removing our belt. Now when installing, there's nothing wrong with this belt here. We're just showing the technique of doing it. So when you're installing the belt, Scott's going to show you right here. You have a taper on the one side of the belt. It's going to go out on a 30 series belt. The opposite side is flat. It's 90 degrees to the face of the belt. It's going to go towards your engine, just like your pulleys. If you look at your pulleys, they match that way.
You got one flat on the inside and one.
Now, on your front clutch, you have a brass bushing. You want to make sure it's in good shape. It should spin freely on the shaft. And what that does is when your belt's at an idle, if your belt gets down against your crank, it allows the bushing just to slip, not grab your belt. So you want to make sure that bushing's in good shape. Now Scott's going to reinstall the belt at this point. And the reason we take the entire front clutch off, if you roll this belt on with a screwdriver, you can fray the belt and it will, you've got a good chance of breaking on you, as well as we can check the front of the clutch. Now your clearance on the front, you're going to have to get way up here. Your clearance on the front when you squeeze your belt is important to make sure you have some gap right here. Or 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch is fine. That's what we're looking for. That's a proper fit on the belt. Then we're going to reinstall the outer half of the pulley, your drive pulley. We got a lot of editing to do.
Are y'all editing sound on that?
Oh yeah.
Anybody want a drink?
Did you get any?
Pepsi,
You
Sprite,
get any
Dr.
sugar-free stuff?
No, not for you. There's water.
Hey, that's sugar-free.
I don't know anymore.
You want anything?
No, thank you.
Got?
Give me a big red.
You got caffeinated drink? Like Coke, Dr. Pepper, or anything?
Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Coke.
Coke.
Right.
I wish I had a torque. I got no idea what the torque is on that. What would you think, 8 foot-pounds?
Somewhere in there.
And we're going to reinstall the cover at this time. Make sure your spacer is still behind your plastic cover, and then reinstall your 3 bolts. Then we're going to start the engine up, and you can actually work your clutch.
I'd like to do one of the bigger units, do a custom paint job of camo or sandy, gray.
They used to have
Hunter green, yeah.
Now, Scott, go ahead.